You know that feeling? When the air gets that crisp edge and suddenly your skin's like, wait, what just happened? Fall, right? It's here. And as much as we love breaking out the sweaters, our skin, not always as thrilled. So today we're diving into how to keep your complexion happy even as the leaves start turning.
And we're going deep because let's be real, a quick fix just doesn't cut it this time of year. We're talking about why fall is such a challenge for our skin, and it's not as simple as, oh, it's getting colder.
Okay, so spill the tea. What's the science behind why our skin seems to freak out as soon as we pull out the scarves?
It's all about humidity, or rather, the lack of it.
Yeah.
You see, when the air is humid, it's like a constant moisture bath for your skin, right?
Right.
But then fall hits, the air dries out, and all that moisture, it evaporates way faster.
So it's like our skin goes from plump grape to raisin.
Exactly. And if you're already in a dry climate, forget about it. It's like a constant battle against the elements for your skin, and that can lead to a compromised skin barrier.
Okay, compromised skin barrier sounds kind of scary. What does that even mean?
It means your skin's natural defenses are weakened. That top layer, it's not doing its job as well, which makes you way more vulnerable to, well, everything. Redness, irritation, breakouts, even infections.
See, this is why we do these deep dives. I was about to say, time for pumpkin spice lattes. But now I'm thinking, wait, my skin needs reinforcement. So how do we prevent this whole raisin face situation?
The article we're diving into today, it really emphasizes prevention, which I love. And you know me, I'm all about starting with the foundation, and in skincare, that foundation is hydration.
Hydration. All right, we all know to drink more water, especially when it gets colder. But is that really enough to combat, like, the laws of dry air physics?
It's a good start, but think of it this way. You wouldn't water your plants once a week and expect them to thrive, right? Your skin needs consistent hydration, both internally and topically.
Topically, so we're talking moisturizers, right? But I gotta say, every time I try to find a new moisturizer, it's like a gamble. Will it clog my pores? Will I look like a disco ball? So many questions.
And that's why we're here. This article actually breaks down some great product recommendations based on your skin type, which I appreciate.
Yeah.
So let's say you're dealing with dry skin. They recommend CeraVe Moisturizing Cream.
CeraVe Classic. What makes it so good for drier skin?
Well, it's developed by dermatologists, always a good sign. But more importantly, it uses ceramides. Ceramides are like the building blocks of your skin's natural barrier, and this cream helps replenish them, so you're not just moisturizing, you're actually strengthening your skin.
Love that. It's like giving your skin its own little toolkit to fix itself up. Okay, so what about our oily or combination skinned listeners? What's the magic potion for them?
This article suggests the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel. It's lightweight, oil-free, so no clogged pores or greasy feeling. But here's the kicker. They claim it provides 4 times the hydration. 4 times.
Okay, 4 times the hydration. Now I'm intrigued. But let's not forget about our sensitive skin friends out there. They need some love too, right?
Absolutely. For them, the article recommends La Roche-Posay Toleriane Double Repair Moisturizer. It's formulated with prebiotics.
Prebiotics. Now, we're used to hearing probiotics for gut health, but what do prebiotics do for our skin?
Think of them as the food that helps the good bacteria on your skin thrive. La Roche-Posay, they're known for their gentle formulas too. So this one is free of common irritants like fragrances and drying alcohols.
Music to sensitive skin's ears, for sure.
Mm.
All right, so we've got hydration covered, but I'm guessing there's more to battling the fall skincare slump than just slathering on moisturizer, right? What about cleansing and exfoliation? Where do those fit in?
Excellent question. And you're right, those are non-negotiables, especially as the seasons change. But before we get into the nitty-gritty of cleansers and exfoliants, we need to talk about something crucial. Gentleness.
Gentleness. Okay, I'm sensing a theme here. Is that the golden rule of fall skincare? Be nice to your skin.
Pretty much. Remember how we talked about your skin's barrier being like a protective shield? Well, harsh soaps, those are like the enemy, stripping away your natural oils, leaving you vulnerable.
Okay, definitely don't want to be caught defenseless in the face of fall.
Mm.
So, what's a gentler alternative?
Look for cleansers with soothing ingredients. The article actually calls out Paula's Choice Skin Balancing Oil Reducing Cleanser as a good one, especially for those prone to oiliness or breakouts.
Because those are definitely not off the table just because it's not summer anymore, unfortunately. Okay, cleansers, check. What about exfoliation? I feel like we need to address the elephant in the room here, or should I say, the scratchy washcloth in the bathroom. Isn't exfoliating kind of a risky move in fall when our skin is already freaking out?
Okay, I get it. Exfoliation sometimes gets a bad rap, but it's not about being harsh. It's about choosing the right type of exfoliant and using it, well, intelligently.
Intelligently. See, I like that. Guide me, skincare guru.
So the article does a nice job breaking it down into two main categories: physical and chemical exfoliants.
Okay, so physical exfoliants, that's what most people probably picture, right? Scrubs, those things with the little beads.
Exactly. It's all about physically removing those dead skin cells. Think sugar scrubs, like the one from Tree Hut, the vitamin C Shea Sugar Scrub. That one gets a shout out in the article.
Oh, I love those. They smell so good, and they leave your skin feeling super soft. But what about the other kind? Chemical exfoliants. Those sound a little intense, especially for someone like me who's prone to some sensitivity.
I get it, the word chemical can be a little intimidating. But honestly, chemical exfoliants can be gentler than scrubs, especially if you're prone to irritation. It's not about harshness. It's about using the right ingredients to do the work.
Okay, so break it down for me. What's actually happening with a chemical exfoliant?
Think of it this way. They use acids, but gentle ones, to dissolve the bonds holding those dead skin cells together. It's like a gentle peel rather than a scrub.
Okay, that makes more sense. So less elbow grease, more science. I like it. What's a good chemical exfoliant to start with?
The article recommends the Paula's Choice Skin, Perfecting 2 Stand BHA liquid exfoliant. It uses salicylic acid, which is great for penetrating pores and clearing out any oil and gunk.
So it's like giving your pores a deep clean without the harshness. I can get behind that. All right, so we've got our cleansing and exfoliation game plan. But what about protection? We're heading into those months of, well, let's be honest, brutal winds and unpredictable weather. What's our game plan for shielding our skin from the elements?
That's where we go beyond just products and talk about everyday habits that make a huge difference.
Like actually wearing a scarf instead of just using it as a fashion accessory.
Exactly, that scarf. It's not just cute. It's creating a barrier between your skin and those harsh winds, which can be crazy drying. Think of it as a portable microclimate for your face.
I am all about that microclimate life. But what about sunscreen? I know, we talk about it a lot, but is it really that important when the sun's basically playing hide and seek behind the clouds half the time?
Here's the thing. Those UVA and UVB rays, they are sneaky. They can penetrate clouds, and they're always there, even when you don't feel the heat. And those are the rays that contribute to sun damage, wrinkles, and even skin cancer.
Okay, you win. Sunscreen, year-round, it's happening. I'd rather be safe than sorry. So we've covered hydration, cleansing, exfoliation, sun protection. Is there anything else we need to know to make our skin happy this fall? Or are we officially skincare ninjas now?
We're almost there. There's one more piece of the puzzle the article touches on, and it's all about nourishing your skin from within.
Okay, so this is where we talk about how crucial those pumpkin spice lattes really are, right? I mean, it's all about balance, isn't it? Okay, so maybe hold the pumpkin spice syrup for a sec. I have a feeling we're talking about something a little more, shall we say, holistic when it comes to nourishing our skin from within.
You know me too well. It's all about those healthy habits we always talk about, but maybe sometimes, conveniently forget about.
We're talking sleep, diet, all that good stuff, right?
Yeah.
But it's easy to let those things slide when you're bombarded with all these product promises. Like, can a serum just solve all my problems?
Well, serums definitely have their place. But here's the thing. Those healthy habits, they're not just some vague wellness concept. They directly impact your skin at a cellular level.
Okay, now you've got my attention. Cellular level, break it down for me.
Let's take sleep, for example. You know how when you're sleep deprived, everything feels worse? Well, that includes your skin. Because lack of sleep, it leads to higher cortisol, the stress hormone,
Yeah.
and cortisol, not your skin's friend.
Cortisol, the skin wrecker. Got it. What does it actually do, though?
Oh, it's a multitasker. Increased oil production, collagen breakdown, which equals wrinkles, and it can even make inflammatory skin conditions worse. So, yeah, not great.
So basically, skimp on sleep, and my face is going to revolt. Message received. What about diet? The article mentioned fruits, veggies, whole grains, the usual suspects. But any standouts for fall skincare?
It's all about those antioxidants, those little defenders that fight off free radical damage. And where do we find those? Colorful fruits and veggies.
Free radicals, that just sounds scary. What are they doing to my skin?
They're like little troublemakers that damage our cells, including our skin cells, and that speeds up the aging process. So those colorful fruits and veggies you mentioned, they're packed with vitamin C and E, which are like antioxidant superstars.
Okay, so ditching the sugar and loading up on antioxidants. Got it. Wow, we've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive, from the science of dry air to the importance of sleep, and even antioxidant-rich snacks. Anything else we need to remember as we head into fall?
Just remember, it's about consistency, not perfection. Start incorporating these tips one by one, and you'll be amazed at the difference it makes.
Love that. Small steps, big impact. This article was the perfect start, Eric, giving us a real game plan for keeping our skin healthy and glowing all season long.
Don't forget those scarves, by the way, your own personal microclimate. So important.
Right. Scarves, sunscreen, antioxidants. I'm feeling ready to face fall head on, glowing skin and all. But this has got me thinking. We talked about store-bought products, which are great, but fall is also about getting cozy and embracing natural goodness. What about DIY skincare using seasonal ingredients?
Oh, now you're talking my language. Pumpkin masks, apple cider vinegar toners. There's a whole world of natural skincare to explore.
Right. Maybe that's our next deep dive. But until then, listeners, stay glowing and let us know if you discover any fall skincare secrets of your own.